I had a phone call from a friend of mine who said, "You better go home, your house is on fire." So I get here. I'm the last one here. The fire trucks and the insurance guys and the newspaper, everybody was outside. And I just, I couldn't take it. I still cry when I think about that day.
I was crying too. We cried for a week. We lost so much and we didn't know what we were going to do. The entire left side of the house, this area specifically, dining room, kitchen, were totally burnt out. Just totally gone. Everything was black and charred.
Everything in the cellar was destroyed too. We actually had signed up with a public adjuster because people had told us, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. They'll get you so much more money." And it turns out that that wasn't the case. And we opted not to have a public adjuster handle this house because we learned that if we did that, we would not have the one-on-one contact with the builder. And that certainly wasn't going to happen. Yes. We heard about RebuildEx from our insurance agency representative on the day of the fire. He suggested that we could either hire contractors on our own or possibly think about going to a company that specializes in this type of disaster. Well,
we kind of liked that idea.
Yeah. We didn't know any company, and he talked about RebuildEx and he talked about another company whose name I can't remember. So we liked what we heard. Buzz sat us down one of the first times we met, and he said, "Okay, put together your wish list. Anything you want to that house, this is the time to do it. We'll go over everything you want. If you don't want to replace certain things in this house, we'll put that money towards something else." He knew just what should be done, and he just walked us through it. Everything was up to us, however, but he made wonderful suggestions. We were very impressed with the presentation, his mannerisms, his professionalism.
That impressed us because we were so lost as to what to do, and he just gave us some
great ideas.
Great ideas.
So we said,
"That's it.
Buzz all the way. We're going with Buzz." Everything was replaced in this house. The windows, the roof, the wiring,
heating system, the plumbing,
heating,
everything.
Doors, windows.
And everything was coordinated.
Fabulous schedule system he has.
It really is unbelievable.
Yeah. I could just speak about Buzz and RebuildEx forever. There's no question there were no shortcuts taken in any of the work that was done. As a matter of fact, we had more things done to our house, such as the crown molding in the living room, extremely detailed, gorgeous fireplace that was nothing like the one we had.
And that fireplace was built from scratch by a Finnish carpenter who did an unbelievable job on it. Yeah.
The entire RebuildEx team of contractors were all very professional, very friendly. Yes. There was nothing they couldn't do for us, and no questions they couldn't answer for us.
And the electrician was great. He just, we had to relocate one of the recessed lighting areas, and he did it without any problem, no qualms about, well, we can't change this, we can't change that, and everything was perfect.
There was one point where Buzz gave us a date, which was 5 months, and I went, "Yeah, right. Everybody's heard that from a contractor. I'll believe it when I see it." As it turns out, we got in a week earlier.
1 week ahead of time, which
so I thought that was pretty remarkable, because if anybody goes through a tragedy, a drastic situation like a fire or a flood or whatever, you don't want to be out of your house for a year. So we were very fortunate we found them.
We mention RebuildEx constantly still to friends who come in and look at the house, the new house, and say, "Who did this?" We say, RebuildEx. Just unbelievable. I mean, we rave about that company, honestly.
It still hits home with me, but look what we have. We have a beautiful home, and
perfect for us.
Perfect for us.
Yeah.
So what was a tragedy actually turned out extremely well.
Yeah.
Thanks to Buzz and RebuildEx.
Yeah.